What's up everyone, this is Ivanka back again with another video, and today I will be showing you my skincare routine for my nighttime regimen. So basically I love to invest on skincare routine. So most of the people know that I would change products from time to time, and in this case I have been lucky enough, or somehow coincidentally I have purchased some of the drugstore products that may be or may not, may not be affordable for other people, but I can guarantee that they are affordable because they're like drugstore makeups, drugstore products. Anyway, these products can basically be seen anywhere from the pharmacies or the Watsons or wherever you go, from the malls or whatsoever. They're basically affordable, and yeah, technically they're all good as far as I can tell. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. Another side note, these products may or may not work on your skin. I'll only be giving my honest review and my honest opinion about the products. So why not? Hello, I am back, and I apologize because unfortunately I started without videoing myself, and apparently I skipped 2 parts, and that would be my double cleansing. So we'll just talk about that then, rather than showing you my bare face while looking bloaty and ugly. So anyway, my first cleanser, or rather the first thing I use is a micellar. So the micellar I have here is a Nivea. It is basically something that I use when I need to wipe off my makeup, or when I come home and I'd feel a bit dirty, my skin would be a bit dusty, because you know, city, right? It's like living in a tropical country in a big city. There's like dust everywhere, and I can actually feel the dust. So you need to use micellar, or at least double cleanse. So the second one would be my cleanser. With this type of cleanser, I used my oil-free acne wash from Neutrogena. This one is a bit not much of my favorite, but it does help with my acne when I break out. And apparently this actually has a smell, and I'm not really much of a person who likes fragrance on their products, but I guess you can say I could give this an exception because it does help with my acne. And I forgot what smell it is. Wait, I don't know how to say this, but the smell is actually it actually has a smell of this medicine, or you know, this vitamin that we all take when we were young. It's kind of like syrup. It's like a vitamin syrup, you know, for kids. So I'm not really fond of that, but it helps, right? Ta-da! Anyway, if you're not fond of fragrance or this, I actually have a second option, which is also from Neutrogena. They have the normal one, which is a deep clean, and I think most of the people know about this. the only time I use this is when I'm not breaking out or when I'm not in the, acne week type of phase where I get acne during my hormonal stage, or those stages where I'm beginning with my menstrual cycle. So 2 can work. You just have to choose which one goes well with your skin. And preferably if you're tackling with acne, I'd go for this one. And if you have your normal skin type, you can actually use this. Oh yeah, I may have said this, but most of my products were purchased recently, not recently, what the heck? I meant it was purchased around the time of the pandemic. So basically I wasn't able to choose much from high-end stores, and I decided to go for those that I can find in Watson's or any drugstore, So they're very, very affordable, and I think they're probably the cheapest products that I've purchased for my skincare. The third step would be the exfoliating. So what I have here is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Glow Scrub, and it is in a color pink. It cleanses, brightens, and exfoliates. So basically, I've always been addicted to clay ever since the Aztec clay thing went viral. I have been using it when my acne got too stubborn. So I kind of used the Aztec clay as a way to heal my acne. But this, on the other hand, has helped me quite as much as the Aztec clay for some reason. And I don't know, I just love how this feels in my skin, that it actually helps my acne for some reasons. Anyway, in exfoliating my skin, I like to use the L'Oreal Pure Clay. Ta-da! And this is where I'm gonna show you. Anyway, I actually need my skin to be damp. Hold on. Okay, so I damped my skin. And then we're gonna be using the L'Oreal. So I'm only taking a bit. And to be honest, it does have a smell on it, but it's not that bad. Like, it's like flowery. Anyway, we're just going to, oh yeah, the first time I tried using this was that the clay dried up, and I sort of panicked because apparently it does have this outcome where your skin looks like it's burning up. Maybe because it's colored pink and it makes your skin pink. So anyway, I'll be using this by scrubbing all areas. I'm sorry, it says around excuse me. So it's basically something. Oh yeah, focus more on the forehead, nose, and chin. So I'm not sure if it's visible, but I actually have a lot of blackheads on my nose. You know what? We're gonna add a bit more, cause like, why not, right? It's pink. One of the greatest things why I liked this one better than the Aztec, although I'm not trying to compare both, I think I actually finished the whole bottle of Aztec clay, the green one, and apparently I couldn't find a great, it didn't really give the best outcome that I wanted, but this one on the other hand had helped me much. Massage on a circular motion. You can't exfoliate every day. I only exfoliate twice or thrice a week, and I do it when the right, in the right time, like when I leave the house or when I went somewhere that's very dusty and I need everything I can get to clean the shiz out of my face, which is why I have, the exfoliating clay over here, because it helps. Anyway, now that we're finished with applying, we're gonna have to wait for at least 15 minutes. The shortest one would be 15 minutes, or we can go for 10. It doesn't really matter. After 15 minutes, and this is how I look. So I spared you the look of horror, because if you did see my face with the dry clay around my face, then you would actually see me as a potato. I meant tomato. Shit. I have finished with my exfoliating, as you can see. So we're done with the third step. Now we're going for the toner. And the toner I have here is Garnier. Ta-da. Most of the people don't really agree with the products that I am showing you guys, but this is basically the pandemic. And I decided to go with the cheaper ones because we don't have jobs. So we're gonna be getting our cotton balls. And I do have the, this cotton, but we're not gonna use it because, I don't know, save, I guess. So let's go. I'm getting one cotton ball. Ta-da! I actually skipped in explaining. Okay, so I have here is a Pure Active. It is a purifying salicylic acid plus herbal repair. It is from Garnier, obviously, as I stated, and it is a multi-action toner. So I remember using this way back around 2018 or 19, but this wasn't available in the Philippines because I purchased mine, or rather someone purchased it and gave it to me in France. I think it was France. Somewhere, just somewhere. Like, I don't know. It was my sister's ex. So I believe this one has alcohol, though. You know what? Let's not read because it's like in another language and I don't understand a thing. Yep, let's not read. Anyway, I do believe this one has an ingredient of alcohol. Oh, I found the ingredients. Yep, it has alcohol. Usually I don't like using alcohol, and when my skin is really bad, or when I'm really struggling with acne, or when my acne is a bit aggressive, I usually prefer those that aren't really, that doesn't have alcohol as an ingredient. Because one thing I have noticed, or one thing that I have learned during my teenage phase, being acne prone has been a difficult phase for me because it always comes out every day. Like, I get acne every day, like 4 acnes a day. And, one acne is even surprising. Like, apparently, alcohol is something that I don't really recommend for teenagers. Because, when you use alcohol, sometimes it's quite strong. Like the ingredients are quite strong. Ow. And I think as a child, I decided to learn much about the products that I use. We're done with that. We're just going to... You guys may have noticed that I have acne on my neck. Sorry about that, because I was once that kind of person who does not like to use, does not apply products on their neck. Like, yeah. I did not like it, or rather I didn't like to waste my products because they're hella expensive. And I realized that my skin, or rather the neck area, is also a very important area to cleanse. Because not long ago I realized how my neck could catch dirt far worse than my skin does. Like seriously, one swipe of the cotton and I'd see dirt. So always remember to use or apply your products on your face and on your skin. Because why not? Like seriously. Anyway, the next one is my favorite, and it is the Ordinary retinol 0.2% with squalane. I recently purchased this out of boredom because I really wanted to use something that really tackles with acne, and this one is I wanted to dive into the retinol, the vitamin A sort of family, and we got the retinol, you know, the retinoid and whatsoever. So I decided to purchase this, and it is in 0.2% squalane, so it's basically not that strong. So so apparently some people disagree with the Ordinary product, especially for retinol, because it's kind of oily, but I don't actually mind it because, well, I'm used to applying oil in my face. Seriously though, if you're under 18 or you're too young for the retinol, then I prefer going for one of my holy grails and my favorite, and that is the rose hip. It is a cold press oil, and this one is actually from Mary Elizabeth R. It is a Filipino brand, I believe. It's actually my favorite. It's like if you're actually struggling with acne and you're trying to make those acne scars disappear, then this one is your one-way ticket, because rosehip oil is literally a holy grail. Although we're gonna have to start step by step if you're not really into oil. Ting, ting, ting. But sometimes 3 drops doesn't actually, you know, like it doesn't actually go with all the areas of my skin. So I would plan on adding one more, so we'd have 4 drops, because it doesn't fit much with my skin. Ta-da! So we can't really blame our skin, because apparently we still get acne, even if we try out our best in applying the products that we need. And you know, acne is inevitable. It happens. So no need to feel bad about it. Because one thing I realize is that acne does not make you less of a person or less beautiful. It's a common skin disease that everyone can get. And I realize we shouldn't really put ourselves down because of it. Anyway, we then get to our last, and that is our enriching night cream. So moisturizer basically is also important. I may have said this on my previous video that moisturizing is still important because I also have oily skin and acne prone, and those combination of skin type is a very delicate matter. And I have pointed out that moisturizing is still important even if you have oily skin, you know? Like, hold on. Okay. Anyway, moisturizing after retinoid or retinol, because these type of products have drying properties. I'm not really sure with this one because it actually has squalane in it and it's very oily. But we're still going for the moisturizer, and the moisturizer I have is Silken, which is in a rosehip enriching night cream. This one isn't actually from the Philippines. This was actually given by my aunt, who's from Australia, and I realized that their products are very, very, very healthy. Seriously though. It's 98% natural origin. It is carbon neutral and very, very vegan. So it's quite a great match. Anyway, let's apply this. So this would be our last product. So anyway, the best thing about the products I've been using is that they're very, very common and very easy to find in the drugstore. And it's actually cheaper than you expect, or other than the products that I've been using. And this one, on the other hand, has been the best options that I've chosen and had stick to it after the pandemic. And we're actually done. So these are my products. Ta-da! Ta-da! And we're finished. So if you guys want to ask questions on, you know, on anything and everything, of how I took care of my skin type, my skin, and how I did it, how I, you know, juggled with the breakouts that I've been going through from the past, you know, just holla. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoy my video and enjoyed, you know, the products, or want to ask questions and all, you can just ask in the comment section and click like and subscribe. Anyway, thank you for watching.